Okay. Bye-bye.
Whether you've browsed SoundCloud or looked through Spotify playlists, Sam Gellaitry is a name you've very likely heard a few times over the past 4 years. You're probably wondering, who's Sam Gellaitry? To figure that out, we have to go way back.
One of my favorite producers in the game right now.
The creative Sam Gellaitry.
I feel like he blends the different eras of electronic music in such a crazy way. I'd love to work with him someday.
Born in 1997 in Stirling, Scotland, the son of a bagpiper and jazz fan, Sam Gellaitry was drawn to music from an early age. He first started sampling music at 10 and 2 years later began making music after his older brother introduced him to FL Studio. It took him around 4 years before he was satisfied with what he was producing and released a remix on his SoundCloud of his favorite Michael Jackson track, Rock With You, under his old name, Synth E Sam.
Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind. Lay back and groove with mine. You gotta feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna rock with you.
After his song got a good amount of recognition, he continued to produce more tracks with different genres, and with the encouragement of his parents, he left school at 16 to focus on music. After a few new songs, the SoundCloud community was starting to take an interest in it. At the time, his style varied between trap and house. He'd learned to engineer and master audio, which would help him in developing a unique sound signature.
Gotta be dealt with, gotta be dealt with, gotta be dealt with. These are the 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 things I wish you knew.
At the same time, he was discovered by the label Soulection, which worked with artists such as Mr. Carmack and Kate Trinata. He signed his first EP, entitled Short Stories. This EP would allow Sam to gain visibility.
Jonathan Eckhart says, give Sam G a mic, I want to hear him breathe. I don't even want your fan. I thought I wanted your fan base, bro. You can hold that, man. You keep that. You hold on to that one, man. I'm good.
That same year, he released Waiting So Long, a house track signed with Ministry of Sound to allow him to reach new audiences, particularly in clubs. In 2015, he released an EP series that would skyrocket his music career. The series got signed under XL Recording, with each EP consisting of 5 tracks. We find a different universe in each project, with all of them having an unusual sound signature, which is easily traceable to Sam. Escapism 1 brings together a good dose of oriental inspiration. The Scottish man put aside the club songs that found success on SoundCloud early in his career to focus on the style of the moment when the EP came out in 2015. Sam Gellaitry's biggest hit, Long Distance, came from this project. The song would get a second life when it aired at halftime of Super Bowl 52.
Diet Coke Twisted Mango, because Oh.
She a talk to me, and me a talk
That's
to me.
why.
But the day is coming,
Can't
that
help
we
it.
must meet personally. She a talk to me,
Hey.
and me a talk to she. But the day
Still
is coming,
going.
that we must meet personally.
Maybe slowing it down. Maybe it's getting sexier.
No wonder this video was private, what the f. With Escapism 2, he breaks the codes of the first EP. The project consisted mainly of tracks that could play in a club, with more of a synthetic and electronic sound than the first project. It was also around this time that he began touring throughout Europe and the United States, playing at the 2017 edition of Coachella in April and going to a boiler room in London a few months before.
Yeah, another thing is I want to say stuff now. I actually want to vocalize what's in my head. Like when I was younger, I didn't want to speak because I was shy, too young probably. But yeah.
Finally, in April of 2017, he ended his trilogy with the number 3 of the series. Complete change of atmosphere, with more organic sounds, and more of a larger space sound. During 2018 and up until the beginning of 2019, Sam released very few new songs. A few singles on his SoundCloud, including a remix of his own hit Long Distance, the reasoning being because he was on tour, in clubs or festivals. Then in late 2018, he announced the release of a new long-form project called Viewfinder Volume 1, Phosphine. With 12 new tracks, the project served as a foundation for his new artistic path. It was way different to what anyone was used to. After he released the album and a few more songs, Sam went quiet, not posting any music for 2 years. During that time he did a bunch of Instagram streams, showing potential new music he was cooking. In one of those, he showed a bunch of songs from an upcoming release, something no one was expecting from the Scottish man.
I've got another EP coming out really soon, which will be premiering quite soon, the first track from it, so...
With a grunge mixed style containing disco and pop sounds, while retaining the electronic signature sound. In 2021, Sam releases a new catchy single named Duo. While the track has a very different style, many people think it's his best single, period.
We also have Sam Gagliardi. He does have a new track out over here titled Duo. Big Toro y Moi vibes on this one. I love the tune, I love the production, great energy. I actually think it's one of his best singles, period, that I've ever heard from him. So check it out. It's a good listen.
Even after releasing such an amazing single, he did not stop there, punching out an entire EP and another single called Gullible, all in the same year. He's definitely proven a liking for his newly acquired style. He also started doing vocal performances instead of standing behind decks the whole time. With his monthly listeners growing, his concerts getting sold out, and fans begging for new music, he released New Wave, Angel, and a collab with Pink Pantheress named Picture in My Mind this year. After releasing 38 songs on Spotify, I was gonna end the video here, but that info is actually pretty outdated now. Sam released a new album, believe it or not. It's honestly really f***ing good. I could make a whole segment about just this album, but that would just drag out the video. If you have an hour, just listen to the album. Getting over 1 million monthly listeners, countless unreleased music on SoundCloud, streams, concerts, and style changes, Sam has definitely proven that he has a throne in the music industry where he's not moving anytime soon. Whether you've just heard about him or been a fan since his Synth-E Sam days, most of us can definitely conclude that Sam is ultimately the producer everyone's listening to.
Catch on, lad. I did not say that I was alright with this documentary, and I'm gonna have serious words with the management. I'm gonna take your ass to court.
Get the f*** out of here, Catch on. Get the f*** out of here.
Well, guess I just have to. Thanks for watching. I wanted to try something new other than gaming videos. Let me know if you liked it and if I should do another video on something else. Special thank you to Patter and Finzar for helping me with the video. As usual, check them out below. And a big thank you to Brandon FM for inspiring me to make this video. This content is just Netflix worthy, just pure entertainment. I mean, if you have a couple of hours spare, I'd highly suggest checking one of his videos out. You will not be disappointed. That's been it for me. Bye.
Bruh, oh my god.